Okay, we are here today to talk about how to remove malicious software from an infected computer. By infected, I'm referring to the inability to do anything on the system without the intervention of spyware or malware. Let's get started. First off, I'm your instructor, Vincent Hightower. My role at Computer Etc. is IT support and training specialist, and I am here today to walk each of you step by step through the malicious software removal and cleaning process. Let's get started. What is malicious software? Malicious software can be classified into three different categories: Trojans, malware, and spyware. Trojans are the most common form of malicious software. They typically appear to perform a desirable function for the user but instead facilitate unauthorized access to a user's computer. Malware, short for malicious software, is software designed to infiltrate a computer system without the owner's informed consent, such as in the form of a different program that actually is credible and works. Spyware is a type of malware that is installed on computers and collects little bits of information at a time about a user without their knowledge. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is how a computer becomes infected with spyware, malware, or a virus. Most commonly, most people get viruses through downloading illegal software from BitTorrents and downloading applications that contain executables that, when opened, install all sorts of objects in the background that can run noticed or unnoticed by the user. Once installed, they embed themselves deep within the system's registry and Windows folder locations to better disguise themselves as a Microsoft application. Now we're going to talk about methods of prevention. There are several different methods of prevention that are free and available on the internet for anyone to access. The first one is a real-time scanner. Spybot Search and Destroy comes with a real-time scanner application that monitors every change to the computer system and gives you the option of allowing and denying this change. ClamWin is a free antivirus software that can be downloaded and installed on a system to scan files for viruses or any kind of malicious software. Windows Updates is included in with your Microsoft operating system and is totally essential when troubleshooting a computer, because if it's not updated, it could be missing a patch that is allowing a vulnerability to occur. The next thing I'm going to talk about are tools used to remove such attacks. There are several tools on the internet that are free to download, but I'm going to talk about the two that I use most often. The first tool I normally always use is Spybot Search and Destroy. It is specialized in finding bot-related spyware or malware running on a computer system. The second program I use is Malwarebytes, which is used to detect and remove malware that even the most well-known antivirus and anti-malware applications fail to detect. Malwarebytes has never let me down, and in my demonstration, that is the program that actually fixed the problem on my virtual machine. Okay, let's talk about the steps involved in the removal process to turn that frown upside down. The first step in the removal process is disabling the internet. This step is extremely important because if malware or viruses contain keyloggers or password stealers, your information can be sent out to the virus's creator without your knowledge. The next step is assessing the situation. By this I mean look at how the system is functioning, check to see if you can perform an Alt-Control Delete or launch a misconfiguration. If you can do any of these things, the infection is minor to moderate. Next, we need to boot the system into safe mode using msconfig and a minimal boot option. After we've got into safe mode, the next step is installing Spybot and Malwarebytes, the two programs we're going to use to try to remove the malicious software. Once installed, we scan the system to discover malicious software, which could take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. After it completes, the system will be queued to reset. After it resets, it's going to boot back up into safe mode, which we don't want it to do anymore. So we open msconfig and take off the minimal boot option so that the system boots normally. Once back into Windows, we reassess the situation to make sure no malware is left. Once all these things have been done, we reconnect the internet to the system and perform the standard updates.